Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you get value. So I'll be teaching you this very moment on how to design a signpost, for church program. So first off, I'll be using Corel Draw as a case study because it's Corel Draw used for all my graphics. So first, you open the page of the Corel Draw, that is a new page, or you click through this axis, you open a new page, you do your settings, then you change it to A4. I'm using A4 so as when it's being printed or when it's being exported, the weight, it wouldn't be difficult, it wouldn't be loading that much. So that's the reason why I'm using A4. So first, the size of the signpost is 3 feet by 4 feet. First off, you change the unit of measurement to feet, then you bring down your rectangle. So bring down your rectangle, you have use inches, 4 feet by 3 feet. So have this, or you can use feet, then you click 4 feet by 3 feet. So you have it here, then you reduce it. It doesn't really affect whatever you're going to be doing. So I'm designing the signpost for this church in question. So I'll right click after highlighting temple. I'll click it inside the rectangle. So this is the first very step I'm taking for the purpose of this signpost. So what I'll do next is to source for background that will suit whatsoever I intend to do. I'll source for background that will suit whatever else I want to do. So please don't forget, like I said earlier, to like this video, give it a thumbs up when you get value from it, and also on the notification bell to get notified whenever I send or update new videos. So we're going straight to the point. It says for a background that suits what we want to achieve. So follow me up. Let's go. So okay, using this background. So as you all know, in all my videos I make sure I use nothing less than 1 or 2 backgrounds all through the videos. So this is it. You have it this way. Well, let me remove this. This is it. So I'll use image adjustment in settings. So this is it. I want to brighten the blue. This blue is what I want to brighten. I want to brighten the blue. Okay, it's very okay to me now. So have it here. And I'll use my transparency tool as always to clean this axis off, because it's the blue I need. So I've cleaned it out, that axis. So this is what we'll have next. And I double it, bring it downwards. So I'll use my image adjustments again, but this time I'm working on this axis. I'm working on that other axis, that of pitch. Is what I'm working on. Use my transparency tool again to clean it off completely. So this is what we have. So I round it off by putting a rectangle. Then I'll pick this color, blue. I'll pick that blue, fill it and page down, so as the blue will be the base color of everything I'm doing. Bring the blue downwards. So this will have it. Then put a rectangle here. I'll fill this rectangle white color. Fill a white color because I want to set a demarcation between what happened upwards here, everything that is upwards here, and everything that is downwards. So here we have it. So I bring the name of the church upwards as I often do. So what I'll do next, I'll bring another background to indicate it's kind of like the church theme. So I bring the worship background into the scene. Okay, then this does the magic. So I would want to apply it this way. I use my transparency tool to clean the base. Clean the base, convert it to bitmap so as I will be able to clean the other angle, the height. Convert it to bitmap again. I want to really edit the color, so the only way I could is to desaturate it. When I desaturate, I will convert it to bitmap again before using the image adjustment lab. So this is it. Now darken it. This is it. Okay, we'll have it here. So I'll bring this up. These are the minister. This is the minister in question. So this is the minister of God in question. Place his image downwards here. So please don't forget, let me change this font. I want to change this font to a much bolder font. Change the font to a more bolder font. So have it. This is the name of the church. This is the font. I've changed everything properly. So now you apply the logo. You apply the logo of the church to this part. Highlight it and bring it downwards. So you put worship with us here. Worship with us. Reduce it. So what next? We'll put the address. This time around I'm using my regular phone, the Monterey, as you all know. I'm using my regular phone to achieve this. So the address is number 12 Agion Plaza. So I'm writing the address. Thank you for still standing by. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up to get more amazing tips, because on these channels you'll be getting simple tricks on how to achieve any graphics of your choice without stress. No much backgrounds to be applied, no much color segmentations and all that. So we'll have it this way. So this white, to make the white a bit visible so as it wouldn't sink in the process of printing, you add the shadow. You apply shadow to it so as it wouldn't sink while printing. You apply shadow to it. You can see that it has popped up. It has popped up. So what we have next is weekly activities. So the weekly activities, I'll just first highlight it, I'll outline it before I will now do the concept I just want to achieve. Just finish the write-up before breaking apart and getting the concept you really want to achieve into the graphics. So they have Tuesday, they also have services on Tuesday, which is food for the spirit. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel to get updated whenever I drop videos of such or any other kind. And if you have questions, please drop it on the comment sections. And aside questions, if you really desire me to get some graphics concept done for you and you're having challenges to it, you can just drop it at the comment sections. I will come to attend to it later when I'm done with the video. So this is it. Thursday is intercessory hour, which takes place by 5 p.m. Meanwhile, every first Friday of the month. So here now you see where I used to get the upper room experience graphics I used to give you people. So it's not just fictional, it is something they do once in a month. So it's just like I'm contracted to design for the church once in every month. So this is it. So this is it. These are the weekly activities. What I'll do next is to break it apart by Ctrl K. I'll break it apart. So I'll change the font for weekly activities because it ought to be variable, it ought to be bold. It ought to be bold. Then what I'll do next is to apply this blue, the cyan. I'll apply it cyan. Apply cyan color. Use my interactive fill tool to clean some part of the color. Clean up some part of the color. So now I will draw a rectangle where I will be putting up the daily activities of the church. This is where I will put in the daily activities of the church. So this is it. Bring that of Sunday upwards. Bring that of Sunday upwards. Then reduce it. Let me see, I bring it this way. Ctrl K. So as it will be very bold. Have it here. So I'm using the blue. I'm using blue to write the right up while I use this downwards. I'll drag this one this way to the text when I copy fill into it. So that's how you get this thing done. Then I double the rectangle downwards. To bring the rectangle downwards, shift page up to bring the text upwards. Ctrl K to break it apart as usual. So you have it like this. Copy all properties to make every font and every rectangle the same. So no one is bigger than the other, none is larger and none is wider. So everything goes the same. That's the reason for copying all properties. So take that of Thursday upwards, bring down the time and also break it apart using Ctrl K. Copy your properties. You do the same all through. You do the same thing all through. There is no changing of anything. So you do the same thing, the same thing, the same thing, and the same thing all through it. So have it here. Pharaoh experience with the Holy Ghost. You can see I put a column here simply because the time came downwards here. It wasn't expected to come downwards there. I have to put a colon to demarcate it to show it standing independent of its own. So we'll have it here. So next up, you write the prayer line they use, the prayer line used by the church. Or prayer line, don't forget, like I told you in our previous lessons, prayer lines are the footnotes. They are all footnotes, so it must be very simple and catchy. The font mustn't be too bold. So have it here. So this is it. And don't forget, these are not fictional graphics. Like I told you, these are not fictional. In case you would want to try out the number and see if it's fictional, you may get to contact the GO of the church in question. You may end up speaking with the GO of the church. So these are not fictional graphics I'm showing you. These are what really exists. So have it. Which is Jesus. That is 1 Corinthians 3 verse 11. So you have it, Ctrl K to break it apart. You can see I'm not writing the address at this axis again, because the address has already appeared upwards. So there is no necessity writing it downwards there anymore. So this is it. We bring the motor downwards. Reduce it. Since it's footnote, I'm changing the font size to semi-bold. Since it's footnote, you can choose to make it italic also. Since it's a footnote, it still goes. Practically it goes. There is no limitations to it. So here we have it. So in about just few minutes, we've been able to complete the axis I told you people earlier on the banners for the signpost for the church. We've already been able to complete it. So next up, we'll export it for printing. We'll be exporting for printing. You go to file, then you go to export. That is Ctrl E. So we are making it a signpost. You save it as signpost. You export. Don't forget, earlier I told you on the transformation, you click downwards where you see transformation, so as they will give you the resolution, the height, and the DPI, so as you set the DPI properly based on what you intend to achieve or what you intend to print. So since it's for printing, I'm putting it at the 400 DPI, so as to be able to give me around 1 MB or 2 MB, 2 megabytes for printing. So, and don't forget, I'm using RGB as the color mode for this thing, because RGB is used for screen purposes. Then when I'm printing, I'm converting it again to CMYK, because CMYK, cyan, magenta, yellow and black is meant for printing. So thank you for standing by. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, give it a thumbs up, and on the notification bell.